When someone crosses the border illegally, it's fair and accurate to call them an illegal border crosser. This isn't controversial. Earlier this year, I visited Roxham Road, the unofficial port of entry where approximately 95% of all illegal border crossers enter Canada. And the Canadian government has put up a large sign that makes it clear as day. Stop. It is illegal to cross the border here or any place other than a port of entry. You will be arrested and detained if you cross here. Even the Liberals believe that border hopping at unofficial crossings is illegal.
Crossing a border between official border crossings is illegal. Now, Mr. Speaker,
that was Justin Trudeau a few months ago in the House of Commons. It's bizarre, therefore, that the Liberal Immigration Minister, Ahmed Hassan, is picking a fight with Conservative Ontario Premier Doug Ford over Ford's use of the term illegal border crossers. Ford has firmly stated that the illegal border crisis is 100% Trudeau's responsibility, and that Ford's provincial government refuses to pick up the tab for the already strained social services and housing that asylum claimants are entitled to receive. The federal government has created this mess with Justin Trudeau's open border, all-are-welcome attitude and messaging, and thus the feds should be responsible for paying for it. In the past, the Liberals have abandoned resettlement groups, leaving them scrambling to help migrants with strained budgets and limited resources. This week, Hassan told reporters that he believes Ford's words are inaccurate and difficult to understand, emphasizing his preference for the Liberal euphemism irregular immigration. This simply distracts from the real issue. The Liberals would rather talk about vocabulary and pick imaginary fights with Conservatives than discuss their record when it comes to the border crisis. Under Trudeau, the number of illegal border crossers has proliferated. There have been upwards of 70,000 asylum claims in the past 18 months, a drastic spike over recent numbers from recent decades. And while self-selected migrants without a valid visa are streaming into our country at a rate of 50 per day, the feds have no system to quickly determine who is a bona fide refugee and who is simply trying to jump the immigration queue. The government makes no distinction between these two very different camps of people. And once in Canada, both are given the exact same rights, same benefits, and the same legal process. The current wait time to have your refugee case heard before a Canadian judge is anywhere between 20 months and 11 years. And in the meantime, these asylum seekers get gold-plated access to provincially funded social services. Let's not be naive. Many of these migrants are here entirely for the free benefits, be it free healthcare or the opportunity to have Canadian children to anchor them here forever. When someone crosses the border illegally in an effort that has been coordinated by human trafficking rings and comes from a safe country, the United States, it's fair to be skeptical and accurate to call their actions illegal. True refugees are desperate and will submit their application in the first safe country they arrive. Folks crossing at Roxham Road, by contrast, they're savvy and opportunistic, more like economic queue-jumping migrants than refugees escaping persecution and violence. Allowing fake refugees into our country is not generous or compassionate. It simply gives preference to queue-jumping migrants ahead of the truly desperate and truly persecuted people who are currently living in squalor and waiting in UN camps. Our United Nations treaty obligations are designed to help the most vulnerable, not the first to get to Canada. Trudeau's failure to stop the flow of illegal crossings simply undermines confidence in the overall immigration system. It weakens the integrity of our system. Look, I agree, words matter, and we should always strive to be truthful and accurate in our speech. But that's the opposite of what Hassan and the Liberals are trying to do here. They're actually trying to confuse the issue and enforce politically correct gibberish to water down the truth. The reality is that the illegal versus irregular word feud is nothing but a distraction, designed to shift the conversation away from the Trudeau government's failed record on immigration and border security. For the True North Initiative, I'm Candice Malcolm. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more just like it, please subscribe. You can do that right here, or sign up for our newsletter here. You should also follow us on all of our social media accounts. Club members also receive exclusive content, True North Initiative swag, and early access to our videos. Find out more in the link below. I hope you join us, and thanks again for watching this video.